razlozi bili za dolazak?
Došao sam ovdje u Novi Sad prvo na odmor pre skoro 3 godine. Ostao sam nekoliko nedelje u Srbiji i u Bosni sam bio, pa sam se vratio u Francusku, pa godinu dana posle sam rešio da počinjem nešto novo i sam došao ovdje da živim. Prvo sam živeo u Sarajevu 2 meseca, pa posle sam došao ovdje, sam stigao ovdje.
As you know, I worked in Martha's Vineyard, and in the summer times, a lot of Eastern European folk like yourself come to work or study abroad, and I met some amazing people there. And when I decided to go to Europe, I decided to contact as many people as I knew, and luckily I knew people in Serbia, so they were nice enough to host me.
I'm a teacher, Chinese teacher, and I applied the position in Confucius Institute here.
And when you came here?
Last year, May.
A koji su bili tvoji konkretni razlozi za dolazak? Zašto baš Srbije?
Zato što kad sam došao za prvi put, bio mi je simpatično ovdje i htio sam da živim negdje drugo i što da ne.
So tell me, how did you make organization about traveling in Europe? This is your first time here, right?
First time in Europe. There is no organization for me,
no?
Unfortunately. But,
feel like a bird.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I kind of just been going day to day, but I decided to travel Europe because maybe about 2 years ago I was in a bad car accident. I got hit by a car riding my bike, and after that I realized that I didn't want to waste time dreaming about things I've always wanted to do, and I've always wanted to travel Europe, so I packed my bags one day, bought a plane ticket. 3 days later I was on the plane, and I started traveling.
What was your first impression?
The first day I came to Novi Sad, it was raining, and it was my first time to go abroad.
Nisam znao kad sam došao u Srbiju da postoji takav diversitet. Na primjer u Novom Sadu, u centru ima ta katolička crkva, katedrala, ima sinagoga, ima mađarski pozorište i nisam to znao. To mi se dopada.
What do you like in Serbia?
Well, I like Serbia, everything here. It's totally different and everything is new for me.
Ovdje je mirnije. Mislim da ovdje porodica je važnija nego u Francuskoj. Ljudi nisu baš sami, što ima dobre strane i loše.
For me, I'm a chef, you know I'm a chef.
Yeah.
So for me the best thing is the food. Food everywhere. So I just been traveling. The first thing I do, any country I get into, is go to the local market.
Yeah.
And once you go to the local market, you know what they have and what to eat. So if there's a lot of fish in the market, you eat fish. If there's, a lot of tomatoes, you're eating tomatoes. So it's been awesome, the food, for me.
It was the best in Serbia that you saw.
Best in Serbia. I love
when you talk about food.
I love shabab.
Yeah?
Love that. That's great. With 10, not 5. And
you start with 10.
Yes, of course. And then burek. Burek, that's great. I really love that. That's good, but it's hard to find just vegetable dish here in Serbia. It's all meat.
What was the first place that you visited in Novi Sad?
The fortress, Novi Sad fortress.
What do you like else beside the fortress?
The fortress, I remember the first time I went to the fortress. It was sunny, and the sky, it was very blue. I like the sky here.
Where have you been here in Serbia?
In Serbia, I've seen the 2 churches here right near the London pub, and got to see those. Seen a lot of the inside of the London pub here. And I have another friend that works at a restaurant down the street, and I just really been going to the restaurants, and unfortunately it's been raining a lot here while I'm here, so I haven't been able to walk too much outside. But so just the churches. Oh, I went to the fortress.
Aha, yeah.
Yeah, the fortress is great, and huge fortress. Did a little tour of the museum there, and it was very interesting. Like I said, I like the history of everything, and That's historic for Serbia. All the buildings are so old, and there's you know you can walk where kings walked. Here we walk, you know, where nobody walked in the United States. just us.
Da li postoji nešto što ti se ne dopada? Nešto što bi promenio?
Kad izlazim uveče u grad da se vidim sa drugarima, kad idemo u kafić uvek ima glasna muzika i to me stvarno nervira. Ne možemo da govorimo, ne razumem to.
I like vegetables and the fruit, but the Serbia restaurant, almost meat. That's the only thing it bothers me.
A koju muziku voliš?
Volim američku folk muziku, da, uglavnom to je to, i klasičnu muziku. I ovdje u Novom Sadu ima često ti koncerti u sinagogi, u gradskoj kući i to mi se dopada.
A od domaće muzike da li voliš nešto?
Obožavam Baleševića. Meni je najbolji pevac ovdje i u regionu. Sam bio sasvim mlad, neke barske ptice sam lovio tad, kad je došla da se kupa, lepo proti noći. Ne znam gdje sam ja, da ih gledam krišnom kroz Trsku i šaško preko reke, noć je pala kao pač. Mesec tinja nad vrbakom, Svevi nebom zvezda roji, kapi vode kao biseri, koji blištaju svud pod neba.
I was born in California. My father was in the Navy, so we traveled a lot. And actually when I was, I guess this is my second time in Europe. When I was 1 year old, I lived in Spain for 1 year, but I don't remember, so that doesn't count. And then I grew up in Connecticut. It's right next to New York, small state. Went to high school there. I played a bunch of sports, and I got recruited for lacrosse. You guys don't have lacrosse here, or probably even know of it. But got recruited to college for lacrosse. I only did 1 year there. And I left my university, and I decided I wanted to become a chef. So I went to school for 1 year, and it was very expensive. That's the thing about American schools, is you're in debt for 10 years after you get your degree. So I wanted to see if it was worth the money to try to become a chef. And so I left school for 1 year, and I went to Martha's Vineyard. I rented a moped. I went to every restaurant in Martha's Vineyard, and the only place that wanted to hire me was the Harborview Hotel.
Yeah. Where we worked together.
Where we worked together, yeah. I was there for the whole winter, and then summer came, and you guys came, and the rest is history. After that, I decided I wanted to see different cultures. I know the American culture, the American hospitality industry. I wanted to see how hospitality was in Europe, and the cultures of, the culture of Italy, the culture of Serbia, and how it's so different than the American culture. Not that the American culture is bad, but they're just, totally separate.
I was studying in Shanghai, but my hometown is in the middle of China, Hunan. Hunan is in the south of China. It's people like spicy food. People there also are very friendly, and we are very hardworking.
Ukratko, svi zamišljamo Pariz kao najlepši grad na svetu, kao grad svetlosti. Da li je takav?
Jeste. Mislim da arhitektura tamo je neverovatna. Ima muzeji, ti muzeji su stvarno divni. Život je ponekad težak, nije kao i ovdje, ali to je super grad. Da.
A koje je tamo tvoje omiljeno mesto? Gde privatno voliš da odeš?
Obožavam Le Butte Chaumont. To ti je ogroman vrt baš u Parizu. Tako je naređeno da kad si unutra, to ti je kao kao livada između dve planine. Stvarno izgleda kao planine, tako da kad si dole, ništa ne vidiš u gradu. Te imaš osjećaj da si baš u prirodi.
Tell me something about Serbian music. Do you like it? What is your favorite kolo? And do you listen something beside national music?
Yes. The TV. I often listen the songs on TV. The national music is really. I don't understand the lyrics, but I think it's about the heroes before. The New Year, I was going to Kapanik, and I met Mira. She told me there is a Serbia dance class, and I also, when I was in China, I also read the news on internet. They describe the Serbia dance as a point of foot. It's totally different, like a traditional dance. So I wanted to try. And when I came here, it's every time it's very happy. The music, the people makes me very happy.
I ovdje poznaješ neke Francuze?
Poznajem Gija, koji je već bio gost tog programa. Imam još dva prijatelja, francuskog prijatelja tu.
Da. Oni ti daju neki osjećaj kao da si kod kuće, je li tako? Ne baš. Pričaj mi malo o filmu koji si uradio sa Gijom. Kako je došlo do te saradnje i svega ostalog?
Pa došli su u Novi Sad neki prijatelji iz Francuske, pa oni su umetnici, muzičari, pa sam rekao ajde da snimamo nešto, tako da tokom doručka sa devojkom sam napisao skript. Mi smo snimali taj film sa fotoaparatom, to je to, i sa 100 dinara.
Za 100 dinara ste uradili video? Fenomenalno.
You learned some words maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Huh? Come on. Shut.
Shut, yeah, no. Let's see, well, besides Rocky, yeah.
Besides Rocky and Pio.
Yeah, and people I know, Havla.
Hvala.
Havala, thank you. My rule in all the countries, I try to learn a couple of words. Thank you, sorry, please, and hello, and beer. Those are my five.
Top 5.
Those are my 5 words. If I can do that, so I know I'm not good at the Serbian still.
Okay, I will help you now.
Vala.
Hvala, okay.
Vala. Ciao.
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 Or zdravo.
Or stravo.
Yeah.
I know Nostrovia.
Nazdravlje. Or živeli.
Or živeli, yes,
Yeah,
živeli.
okay.
And the only one I actually don't know is please on my list.
Please, molim te.
Molim te.
Kako si, koliko godina drugarita.
Tvoj srpski jezik odlično zvuči. Sjajno govoriš srpski. Kako si ga naučio i kada si počeo da ga učiš?
Počeo sam pre 3 godine, pre nego što sam došao ovde, zato što sam znao bugarski, tako da jezici su slični. A kad sam došao ovde, studirao sam srpski jezik u filozofskom fakultetu sa divnom profesorkom, tako da i imam prijatelje ovde, tako da stalno govorim na srpskom i još moram da napredujem, nisam baš naučio, još nastavim da učim, da čitam. Pa glagoli su komplikovani zato što često ima 2 vrsta ili više od istog glagola. Zatvarati, zadvoriti. Tako da kad si naučio neki glagol, moraš ponovo da to naučiš zato što ima ta druga vrsta.
And after 20 more years, you came to Serbia, and what did you hear? Because come on, tell me something more about Serbian music.
Serbian music is awesome. It is. I think the difference between, from what I hear, coming here and listening to you guys play, is every single person in the bar sings the words. They sing the words, they have their hands in the air. You can stop playing your guitar, and they'll sing for you. You can just stop and everyone will sing. And I think that's what's so special. You can play the folk music of Serbia, and people get behind it. People love it, and I think that's awesome. I don't understand the word you're saying, but you stop and, like I said, pow pow pow. The whole bar does it, and I think it's great too. Maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of your folk music, clapping, like a clapping beat, is part of the music. Yeah. And so you have the whole bar clapping to the beat and singing the words, and I think it's really special.
Tell me something about Tai Chi, right?
Yeah.
Your national dance. What is history of Tai Chi? It's something basically that we should know.
Tai Chi actually it's not a dance. It's kind of kung fu. Before a long time it was like it's for fighting, and as the development of Tai Chi at the society, people needed to practice and make the body strong. So Tai Chi is developed as a exercise sport, I think. It was a kung fu before.
Is there anything that you would like to bring from Serbia to China?
Rakia.
Rakia, I already have it packed up. Yes, I have
6-pack.
I have one big bottle.
Pa kajmak možda.
And the honey.
Moj brat voli rakiju. Kad je došao ovde, on je to obožavao.
I made some amazing friends, and I think that's the most important thing
Of course, yeah.
to take with you is, again, I mean, we were already friends, but I think even now we're even stronger friends. And
Yeah, definitely.
I've seen people I haven't seen in 5-6 years, and to be able to call them and be like, hey, I'm coming to Serbia next week. They're like, okay, come stay, and I think that's amazing.
Did you try Chinese food in Novi Sad?
Yes.
Is that good, or is it better in China?
I think the flavor changed for the Serbian people.
It's not the same like in China.
Not the completely same.
What is different?
China is very big.
Yeah.
And most of the restaurant food here it's from the north of China.
North of China.
I come from the south of China. I like spicy food, and the food here is not so spicy, and the more meat.
Da li postoji neko mesto u Novom Sadu koje te može povezati sa Parizom? Gde se osjećaš kao kod kuće?
Pa osjećam se kod kući tu, onda ne znam.
Koje mesto voliš da posećuješ?
Često idem u Crnu kuću, zato što su ljudi tamo divni. U američki kutak često idem, tamo je.
Da.
Idem u izbu, u radio cafe.
What would you like to bring from China here?
I want to bring a very quality product here to Novi Sad, because I know the Chinese stores here, the product is not so good. And I want to let the people here know that China is not only product the bad things. We also have good things, and that's the first time I went to some Chinese stores. I thought the product is not so good, and so maybe all the people think the Chinese product is not good.
So next step, where you will go?
Next step, I continue visiting my long lost friends, and I go to Timisoara, Romania, and I'll stay there for just the weekend, unfortunately. And then I go to Bucharest, and decided to cut my travels short and go home for the holidays to see my family, tell them all my stories, and then I go to Australia for a year to continue discovering cultures, and finally they'll speak English, so I'm not the only one trying to understand what everyone's saying.
What kind of classes do you have?
A Chinese class. My job.
Is to teach Chinese language.
Yes.
Can you teach me something? Now, here?
Yes.
What? What is the easiest?
I think the greeting phrase, 你好.
你好.
Yes.
It's like hello.
Yes,
right?
hello.
Okay, 你好.
你好.
Okay, for the end, tell me your reasons for staying in Serbia.
I stay here only for 1 year. It's like we have contract with the government only for 1 year.
And you come back?
Yes. I wish I can come here one day.
Šta planiraš u budućnosti?
Pa ne znam, ali sad sam našao neki oglas na websajtu Francuske ambasade u Beogradu, tako da možda, ako sa srećom dobijem taj posao, možda ću se preseliti tamo u Beograd. Mada više volim Novi Sad, ali vidjet ću. Je vous parle d'un temps que les moins de 20 ans ne peuvent pas connaître. Montmartre en ce temps-là accrochait ses lilas jusque sous nos fenêtres, et si l'humble garni qui nous servait de nid ne payait pas de mine. C'est là qu'on s'est connus, moi qui criais famille, et toi aux ennemis. La bohème, ça voulait dire qu'on est heureux. La bohème, nous ne mangions qu'un jour sur deux.